at newsstand, and I want to revisit a situation I haven't in nearly a year. Now, most of you know the situation going on between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, but I like to put my 2 cents on these things because I have talked about the Me Too movement as a whole in the past and how it has failed so many people, demonized so many men, and completely caused division. Now, this is a completely kind of different situation because Amber Heard did, and it's public knowledge, it is in court documents that she has been said that she used this to advance her career. Used her husband's name, big name, and did these allegations to advance her career. Now, that is not a woman to me. That is just a horrible, garbage human being. Now, I want to talk kind of a little bit about the past, but I do have the audio recordings from Daily Mail to share with you at the end, and I do want to go over them. So, when this first all happened, his wife and his daughter both came out. Now, he was married for almost 20 years, I believe. I'm not sure the exact number. And she says, no, this is not Johnny. Like, she knew him more well than what Amber Heard did. Now, not only that, but I thought it was really insane. So, if you don't know, I am a huge Alice Cooper fan. Johnny Depp and Alice Cooper are in a band together. He, again, came out and said, without Amber, Johnny is happier. Without Amber, Johnny is doing better, and everything she has said is false. So, as I go forward here, I want to make sure I put kind of a graphic warning. Not only that, I'm going to cover both domestic abuse, and I have some pictures. So, there is your warning. This is not going to be the kid-friendly video, but really none of mine ever are. So, I want to talk about this specific situation because we had these pictures a while back from Amber Heard. Now, mind you, there's no swelling. It looks very transparent to me that this is makeup. Now, again, I could be wrong. She could have hit herself in the face. Johnny could have been defending himself. I don't know the situation. I am only there to speculate. But, to me, this looks faked. Now, when you switch over, and again, like, just this picture of Johnny alone with his cheek, it looks, you can see the swelling, you can see the discoloration. There is a huge difference. Now, I want to talk about the most violent that she got, at least in my opinion, that I've seen at least come to light. Now, he was filming a movie. It had to be pushed back because, and his finger had to be covered up during the filming because she broke his fingers at the top. Like, this is completely repulsive. This is what Me Too is creating in our society. You don't #believe all women. You don't. You believe logic and facts because women and men alike lie. And especially when they are in Hollywood and limelight, stuff like that, they will lie to advance their careers. This is a perfect example of that. We have seen so many men's lives ruined. Pro Jared just most recently. And I remember that story because it was back when I was on Twitter and I watched it unfold. And I'm going, wow, this guy's awful. Wow, this guy's awful. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, wow, she is awful. So you can't just go through and believe everything that is said. There are so many liars out there. 99% of people you meet, you cannot trust. And unfortunately, that's just how society is today. So let's advance to Amber Heard. Now, we do have court documents, like I said, saying that Johnny was a good guy. Now, we have court documents saying how bad Amber was to not only Johnny, but to her ex-girlfriend. There was domestic abuse there also. So, people don't change. I said that in my video before. I've never personally seen it. Now, again, that's just my experience. But people don't change. Once an abuser, always an abuser. And I think in a situation like this, especially when they care more about their career than they do human life, it's completely deplorable. So, let's talk about the audio recordings. And like I said, they will be at the end of this video. But I want to actually talk about what is said in them. Now, Amber Heard literally admits to hitting Johnny. Now, she says, I didn't punch you in the face. I'm paraphrasing. I don't Exactly. Okay, so I do have it here in front of me. She said, I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap. But I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched. You're hitting a man with a closed fist. Whether you are female and little or not, it's going to cause some damage. I don't care how weak I am. If I am hitting someone that's not defending themselves, it's going to hurt. Like, at some point, it's going to hurt. Then she goes on to say, I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you. Again, this is perfect. I love this because it is some sweet vindication for Johnny Depp. It is showing actual evidence from her mouth that she was the aggressor in this situation. She was the perpetrator of the domestic violence. And I think at some point it is great to have this come to the light because there are men in domestic abuse situations that are afraid to get that label, that kind of umbrella label, like, oh, you're getting abused by a girl. No, it happens. And if you're in that sort of situation, you should absolutely get yourselves out, whether it takes time to get the evidence that you are not the perpetrator, but you should absolutely fight for your right as a human being. Everybody deserves to live free and away from harm. Well, so does Johnny Depp. And these recordings are just something else. I can't believe these actually happened. So she does talk again, then some more. But the thing is, when Me Too has become in our society so much that crime scenes, like the one photo I showed you earlier, literally looks like a crime scene, come to light in our society, that these women are abusing it for talent and power, for advances in their career. It is absolutely disgusting. Another thing he says, I left last night. Honestly, I swear to you, because I couldn't just take the idea of more physicality, more physical abuse on each other. I don't know what he's talking about. As far as on each other, again, I was not there. I am just talking from my perspective alone. Because had we continued it, it would have gotten fucking bad. And baby, I told you this once, I'm scared to death that we are a fucking crime scene right now. That's terrible. Like, all of this is terrible. But what's great about it is there is finally some vindication for not only Johnny Depp. What I like to see is these movements that are completely divisive to be torn apart by their own women, by their own narrative. And it's really, really nice to see. So it kind of ends out saying, I can't promise you I won't get physical again. God, I fucking sometimes get so mad I lose it. She's admitting she can't control her anger. Like, I can't. This girl is crazy. This girl is absolutely insane. Spelled C-U-N-T. Now, that's all I got to say about that. But it's nice to see some vindication. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Stay tuned for the audio. Bye-bye.
Fucking got physically violent with me. I texted Travis. I said, come up here, because I didn't want anything to happen.
I mean, yeah.
It's coming to what? Save me?
No, go ahead. Continue. You Travis to the rescue.
No, that was the last one. You can go, you go. That was the last insult.
Oh yeah, you called me a liar, and yet.
I watched you lie.
You called me a liar.
I watched you lie. I heard it. I was right there.
There's no what. You still haven't told me what lie it is. But yet every single fucking time.
We'll talk
you know
to
you
Travis.
do this every single fucking time.
We'll talk to Travis.
I'm not fucking talking to nobody.
No,
fuck that. You go
fucking
jerk him off. I don't care. I really could care less. It's you every single time. You latch onto some sort of thing when I already told you. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about. You still haven't even told me what it is. But run with it.
I have told you what it is.
No, you haven't.
I said to Travis, I said to you, hey, tell Travis what just happened.
You told me to do it. You told me to. You said, go do that.
I said, no, tell him what just happened.
And I lied.
And that you punched me in the fucking thing. And you
figured
in
it
the face.
out.
And you said, no, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about? And I watched you lie. And then
I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
Even a lot of fights have been around a long time. I know. Yeah.
No, when you fucking have a closed fist.
You get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you.
You can't
I don't know
deck
what
me.
the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are your toes?
What am I supposed to do? Do this?
How are your toes?
I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are.
Oh,
That's the difference
you
between
poor
me and
toes.
you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you start
You
physical
are
fights?
such a baby.
Because
Grow
you-
the fuck up,
Because you start
Johnny.
physical fights?
I did.
Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribestar and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Round, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Ala's Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.